got it. I figured it out. James, Mr. Murphy, how's it going, man? Glad you could be here. All right, Rich is here. What's going on, Rich? Thanks for showing up. See, this is why it's a test, because I have no idea what I'm doing here, so that was a pain just figuring out the freaking orientation. Dude, sup, dude? Yeah, you guys all know Scott's a dew guy. I'm a pepper guy for sure. Love my Dr. Pepper. Jim Bonito. Hey, welcome, Jim. Thanks for showing up to my first ever live stream. Just testing this out before I do the giveaway. Water guy. You know, I really had no plan for this. I was just wanting to test the stream and see how it works, make sure I had everything set up for the giveaway. Probably going to do the giveaway sometime Tuesday afternoon. Got my TCRs cruising around the track, warming up lanes. I got some guys coming over at 11. We're gonna run some laps, have some fun. So I thought I'd do the test before they came over. Then I did have this box show up from Slot Car Central yesterday. So I guess we could do an unboxing and do a little live look what Bud bought. Hey Del, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, thanks, Rich. I'll have to try that. Are the cars too? All right. Alright, I gave myself a thumbs up. I hope that's cool. Can you guess what's in here? That's right. Another Tyco TCR. Another new car to add to the Tyco collection, so I do not have this one yet. Windows are a little rough. There's some marking on the windows. I don't know if I can clean that up or not, but I know I can get a new set of windows for it, so that's not a really big problem. So we're going to have to get a guide pin on this one and get it on the track. That should be cool. Set that there. But wait, there's more. Here's my invoice. Hey, the original Adam Hurt. What's going on, buddy? Oh, dude, that's no problem. The shoe I can just relocate to the other side. They have the Jam cars used three pickup shoes. So that way the Jam car could run constantly. I didn't see Dell's question. What was Dell's question? I can move that shoe real quick. I can show you. It's simple. Take that shoe off. Move the spring over to the other side. Now don't tell me the live curse is going to get me. No. No live curse. And there you go, dude. Now the shoes are where they need to be, and I can put a pin on it. Make sure it runs. Oh yeah, she runs. She's a Tyco, of course she runs. Alright. Well, looking closer at this body now, I just seen that this body is actually broken. How about that, huh? Look at that. That's very disappointing. I'm sure the guy at Slot Car Central will make it right. I'll show him a picture of it. Maybe he can just send me another body. But yeah, that's pretty disappointing. I was going to put this in my case, but I can't put a broken body in the case. No way. How are you running those ghost cars? Well, in case you didn't know, I am married, and so naturally the wife has lots of hair ties laying around. So what I do is I take the hair tie, I slide it over my plug, slide it all the way up the wire to the handle, and then I take the hair tie like this, put it over the trigger. Then you can usually adjust it for how fast or slow you want it to go, so you get a speed where it doesn't crash. And that's how I do it. I'm sure there's a million different ways to do it, but I found that the easiest way for me. I've tried tape, but then you get sticky stuff all over the controller, so tape's no good. I tried rubber bands, but then they're too stiff. But these hair ties, I can actually move it to different positions, and if I want to peg it, I can put both bands on there, and I can peg it. If you want to peg it, then if you have a adjustable power pack, as I do, then you can just dial the voltage down until the cars don't crash. Gotta remind myself. Okay, the other item I got from Slot Car Central is a bag of TCR flags. Now, I've been running these TCRs for a couple days now, and I really like them. I thought the flags looked cool. But what I really bought them for are my dune buggies. Now, yes, I am a Tyco guy. Tycos are my favorite, but I love all HO slot cars. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if you're running a skinny tire T-Jet from the 60s, or you're running a Viper or a Fusion modern day. You don't have to go a million miles an hour to have fun on a slot car track. I mean, when you get 4 cars on the track and they're equally prepared and you're running door to door, that's the most fun you can have. And for new guys starting out, it's usually better to start them out with the slower stuff anyway, get them the feel of how to drive a slot car. And I think I have more fun with with the pancake stuff like Magna Traction, the older stuff, the Magna Tractions, the T-Jets. But anyway, back to the flags. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the Aurora T-Jet dune buggies. Here's the only one I have that's all original. Standard T-Jet chassis. These have a much larger rim and tire. I'm sorry, Rich, not rim, hub. It has a much larger hub and tire, or wheel and tire. So you can actually get more speed with the larger wheel and better handling. These cars are a blast to drive. The only problem with these cars is you go to a slot car show and guys, you're lucky if you can find a complete dune buggy for less than $50. It's outrageous. Some of these old dune buggies, guys are charging, I've seen them up to $100 and more, depending on the color. I'm like, what's the difference, man? Why is the green one 125 and the purple's 80 and the, you know, it's ridiculous. But I still wanted to have fun with dune buggies. So what I did was I bought a Auto World sand van. This was an Auto World sand van when it started out, before I went into the Gbud custom shop. And it's got a dash chassis on it, color match the chassis. Tried to color match the wheels. The wheels I got from Slot Car Central. And then the tires I had to get on Evil Bay. Now when you buy a sand van, it comes with one of these giant tops on it that look ugly as hell. So what I did was I ripped this top off. I cut off the windshield, and then the motor piece that's hanging off the bottom here, I cut that off as well. And then the motor piece I glued to the body. And then this top piece here is made by a guy who goes by the name of Pork Chop Customs. He does a lot of slot car shows here on the East Cost. From what I heard, that you can contact this guy on Facebook. I don't do Facebook, so I don't know how that works with him on Facebook, but he 3D prints all kinds of stuff for HO slot cars. You should see the work this guy does. He does great work. So he makes the tops in two different colors. He makes them in white and he makes them in tan. He has one with a smooth texture on the top, and he also has one with a looks like there's like lines in the top there. And it also comes with the light bar. And then the windshield, I trimmed it down to fit and then glued the windshield inside. And then the Auto World driver's head was too tall for the top, so I also bought some driver's heads from Pork Chop so that I could have a driver in there to fit him in there. I don't know if you guys ever noticed my little icon in the chats, but my my icon there on my chats is a picture of this car right here. This was the first dune buggy I ever made with this pork chop top conversion. These are so fun to drive, especially when you on my buddy's track when we get 6 of them going on a 6-lane track all at once. Really cool. Hey, man-child. What's up, buddy? So anyway, I thought, you know what? These dune buggies are missing something. And when I was racing these TCRs, I'm like, hey, wouldn't that flag look cool on a dune buggy? Don't all dune buggies have a big flag sticking out of them? The other thing with the sand van is when you pop the top off, there's 2 holes on the fenders here. I don't know if you can see that on here or not. See those holes in the fenders? Wow, I got 12 people. That's cool. Yes, Rich, the Tyco buggies do have flags. Wow, I thought I'd get like maybe 5 viewers. I can't believe I got 12. That's cool. 14 now. All right. So anyway, back to the holes. To fill those holes in, at Hobby Lobby, I bought some of this, they call it Simply Tacky adhesive stuff. Is that on there? There it is. So just broke a piece of that off, balled it up, stuffed it in the holes, smoothed it out, and then when I painted over it, voila, the holes are gone. No hole. So I'm thinking I should be able to just stick the flag right in that stuff, and that would be a perfect place to mount it. But of course I don't want a Tyco flag on my Aurora car. So I'm thinking what I want to do, body color. So I want to paint this flag green and try to put it on here and see how that goes. I'm thinking a simple paint marker should work fine. Again, another Hobby Lobby purchase. Alright, let's see if we can stick this flag in here. May have to make a hole now. made the hole too big. There you go. Now my dune buggy's got a flag. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can make it green now. Oh, there it is. Didn't work out too good. I really painted the Tyco green, but it's not covering up the black. I think I'm going to have to tape it off and use some spray. I'll figure something out. I'll get it to work. I always do. Still looks cool though with the flag on it. Let's take it for some laughs. Yeah, caught up to the Nissan. Oh, crash. I'm gonna have to work on these flags. I'm gonna get it figured out, don't worry. Laying down too much too. There we go. I like it. So we're up to 15 watching now. That's pretty cool. How big is my table? It's tiny, dude. We rented this house out. We've been here a couple years now, and it's a small house. It has no basement, no attic, no garage. It's a 2-bedroom house. So my wife has 1 bedroom, and this is my bedroom. So the best I could do was 3 by 11. When I originally built the table, I made it 4 by 11, but then I found out, oh crap, there's no room for people. So I had to chop a foot off the side and make it 3 foot wide, and it's only 11 foot long. But it's good enough for a 4-lane track. So like I said, later on today, in about 20 minutes, I got 3 guys coming over, and we'll have all 4 lanes going, and we'll be having a blast. Get some white label stickers and make your own. They're a hole in those pickup shoes. That's okay. I'll buy more. Slot Car Central has tons of pickup shoes for TCR for sale. Or you're going live where your buddies come over. No, I don't want to go live with my friends coming over, because then I won't be able to pay any attention to the comments or won't be able to talk. You guys don't want to listen to us old men just drive slot cars around the track. Yeah, nobody. Believe me, if this table could be bigger, it would be bigger. I mean, I used to have a table that was 22 feet long by 12 feet wide. I mean, I had a monster 6-lane track. I had a giant D-shaped oval all the way around the outside of the table, and then on the inside, I had a 6-lane road course as well. And whatever station you were plugged into, you could drive either track. So if you were plugged into yellow lane, you could drive the yellow on the oval, or you could drive yellow on the road course. So sometimes we'd race on the road course, sometimes we'd race on the oval. Lots of fun back then, man. We used to have 6 guys show up every Sunday and Wednesday, and we'd run 10-lap heats for points. We had trophies. 2 of my other buddies had tracks, so it was like every week we'd switch tracks. And then we had a individual track champion for each track, and then an overall tri-track series champion. We had trophies for each of that. So the season would last 3 months. It was a lot of fun back then. The then everybody got freaking married, and it all went to shit. That was back in the 90s. All right, so let's see. It's quarter of. I'm running out of time here. Thinking about wrapping it up. That's one reason I got rid of mine. Believe me, I get grief about the slot cars, but I don't let it bother me. The slot car, I had the slot cars before I had the wife, so it was a package deal. The slot cars came with me, so she didn't have a choice there. I do get grief sometimes about the packages showing up at the door. You keep buying more slot cars. Should be spending your money on other things, blah, blah, blah. Man, Rich, I can't stop thinking about your Auto World factory worker guy. Oh, I go work AFX now. I can't do it as good as you did it, man. That was funny as hell. So is there anything you guys would like to see or like me to do before I sign off? Any questions, comments, concerns? Any certain car in the collection you'd like to see? Oh yeah, before I go, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew about the giveaway. I'm going to do it Tuesday afternoon. What Gbud stands for. I actually got that nickname, Gbud, when I was 19 years old delivering pizzas for Domino's Pizza. The manager gave me that name. He started calling me Mr. Gbud. Man, that was, what, almost 40 years ago, right? Yeah, like 38 years ago, I guess. So this is the pit kit giveaway. 41 Willys Gasser T-Jet. I will build the car during the live stream and road test it. But the winner will get to pick the color they want the body. And then I will paint and detail the body. And I'll get it shipped out to the winner for my 50 subscribers. And thank you to everybody who subscribed. And thank you for all the comments on my videos. I really appreciate it. Let's see. What are the borders made out of? Okay, these borders here, I bought them on Etsy. I met a guy at a slot car show who makes these. Because I hate guardrails. Guardrails are an unfair advantage, and they don't work great, I don't think. I'd much rather not have guardrails. The only guardrails on this track are on the straightaway. These are called quick curbs. I got the guy's flyer. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this is the flyer the guy gave me at the slot car show. These are awesome. I highly recommend these. The guy who makes them is from JS Racing. If you go on Etsy and just search JS Racing or search Quick Curb, you'll find them on there. You can do your entire layout. He makes the individual pieces for every radius turn. 6, 9, 12, 15 and 18. He makes them for the outside, for the inside, and he makes straight pieces too. Another great thing about these, they're just peel and stick. Underneath, you just peel the sticker off, stick it down, and you're good to go. It stays there. And it also helps keep the track from moving around too. So you don't have to screw down or nail down or anything. The track's not moving because they're up against these borders. All right, dude, have a good one. Can you do candy apple red? I can do red. I have 2 different shades of red. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. Hot pink for me? Oh, I can make you a pink Willie's, Rich, no problem. And we all know Rich is going to win, right? Because Rich always wins. That'd be great. I'd love to make Rich a pink Willie's. Can you do a view of the layout? Sure, Dell, I can do a view. Might get a little shaky, though. I don't know if I can get the whole track in one shot. I have to back up pretty far. How's that? That's pretty much the whole layout right there. A little shaky. Let me calm down. Yeah, that's the whole layout. Now this thing is a little loose on here. Let me tighten this up. That's probably part of the problem. There we go. So there you go. Yeah, a ton of cars. Yeah, I got over 850 something cars on the wall between the cases and the clamshells and the blister packs. And the pit area. Between all those and the over 100 and something in my race case, I do have over 1,000 running slot cars. Come on, damn thing. Technical difficulties. I never win. Yeah, Rich. Sure, you never win. Def a slot. Oh yeah, I'm a slot head from way back, man. My wife is a say. That's true. She is. We've been together for 31 years now. Those motors got to be nice and warm. Ah, they're Tyco, man. They're bulletproof. These Tycos could run all day. Are you kidding me? All right. I dropped down to 10. I guess I bored some people to death, huh? Like I said, I'm not as entertaining as Scott or Rich. Rich is definitely the most entertaining HO guy on the YouTube, for sure. Ranting and wrenching, baby. Ranting and wrenching. Murphy, no, I do not have kids. My wife had to when I met her, but they're both grown and moved out, kids of their own. So it's just the two of us. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining my test. Hopefully you'll come back on Tuesday if you want to try to win the giveaway car. It will start off in the Gbud Speed Shop. We'll build it, tune it, tweak it, get it running real good. And then when the winner picks out the color, we'll move it over to the Gbud Custom Shop. And we'll throw some color on there. And then we'll get it shipped out to the winner. All right, thank you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you on Tuesday. I just got to figure out how to stop this thing. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I do.